Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Threea Atlas figure from Porto. And this is the retail edition, which comes only one per box, because the Bamaland edition comes two in the box, and this one is just by itself. So this is the box. The back of the box is just blue, nothing special. And once you open up the box, first thing you'll see is the instruction, and read this carefully before you try to move Atlas. And then behind that you see a blueprint of Atlas, just a piece of cardboard, and then under there you see a layer of foam, and then inside this is where Atlas is housed. So let's take a look at the figure and all the accessories that he comes with. Alright, and here we have Atlas outside of packaging, and as you can see, he's powered down right now. And there's the portal gun. And there's the front view of Atlas. Quite amazing looking. And here we have his side view. And here's a back view, and one thing to be really careful about is the antenna on his back right here. This is made out of hard plastic, so it will snap on you if you aren't careful. And here's the other side. Alright, before we go any further, let's do a height measurement. He stands about 11.5 inches in height. And the portal gun itself, it's about 4.75, somewhere around there. And here's a detailed look at the portal gun, and it is weathered. Same with Atlas, everything's weathered. Even though he wasn't in the game, but still, I like it weathered. Either way, I'm fine with it. And these prongs right here has an articulation right there, just one point of articulation, which is right there. Alright, I took the liberty of opening up the lens covers, and one goes on top, one goes on the bottom, and this thing is attached, this covering, it's attached with the magnet, and you can slide up and down on this figure. And there's the sphere. As you can see, there's some weather effect on it. And let's go over the shoulders. As you can see, these are all pistons that moves. And then there's a swivel articulation right there. And then for the arm, let's see, when you, well, there's a hinge joint right there, and when you move, these mechanics goes with it. So this piece will move, but this and this, the hydraulics will move. And the hand, there's a ball joint right there, and it swivels over here. And then articulated fingers, and the thumb is kind of useless, but it will tend to pop off very easily if you aren't maneuvering it correctly. And the elbows are on a ratcheting joint, and here you can see the piston right here moved as you're messing with the arm articulation. And this is about how far up the arm will go due to the limitation of the pistons. And as for the hips, I guess, it's called the hips, I guess. Here there's a ratcheting joint right there, one on each side, of course. And then the pistons will allow the leg to rotate like this way a little bit. And then here we have the knee articulation. It looks very complicated, but as you bend the knee, this portion and this piston will move up and down, and this portion will slide back a little bit to compensate for the articulation. And here you can see there's a 90-degree angle of the knee joint, and the piston is running all the way. So he could only do a 90-degree rotation for his knee. And here at the ankle, there's a ball joint right there. But you can only basically you can't do a 360 with the foot. All you could do is forward and back just a little bit, because let me show you the back here. You can kind of see the foot section here is attached right there. It's attached to this outer panel. This outer panel is it's all the way up to the knee, so you can't really give them range of motion. You can't really give them a whole lot of range of motion. Basically, it's just a forward and back motion for the ankle, because that piece is somewhat attached to the outer panel here. But one cool thing about this figure is that it has pistons. Let me see if I can work this. You can see the springs in there actually, and you could actually move up and down. You can see how the pistons are working with the springs, with the spring right there, which is kind of neat. I like that a lot. And here I took Atlas out of this housing, and you can see there's the surrounding ring. That's where Atlas sits, and there are two joints right there. Oh, you can even see it right there for the sphere to move forward and back. And then if you wanted to do side and side, it's basically on the sphere itself. There's a nub right there, and a nub on the bottom, which sits in here, and up on top right there, so you can rotate left and right with it. And on the back side, you see Aperture Laboratories down here, and then here says Atlas, and then over here, check batteries weekly. And to get access to the battery compartment, basically all you need to do is press this button right there, and the covering should open up. And once you have the battery cover open, and here you can see you will need to buy yourself a CR2 battery. These are used for, these are basically what cameras use, and these are expensive. This battery itself cost about 12 bucks at Walgreens, and yeah, so it is an expensive battery. And there's the on-off switch. Click on, and then put the batteries in, and once you put the battery in, the eye should light up automatically, and currently I had it turned off. And here there's a button right down here. Here is where you could adjust the shutter, and also have him do a demo of how his eye is supposed to move. So let's see if I could press it and show you guys. Okay. And there's the startup function, and here you can see his pupil. It goes small to big, and this is the demo version actually, where it moves automatically, and it won't go away until you actually turn it off. You just need to hold this hold that little button for 5 seconds, and it'll go into sleep mode. So that's kind of neat. I like it this way, the demo, so you can always see his eye, the pupil moving. That's kind of neat. So let's get into Portal Gun. Alright, and here I have Atlas getting ready to shoot someone, or getting ready to shoot his portal gun. onto a wall or something, since I've never played the game, so I wouldn't know. But that's what I've seen, I think. But I think you play as the human, so you don't really actually get to play as the robot. And here, see, whoa, he is very flimsy, and he could topple over like nobody's business. And here's a side view of him, and as you can see, I gave him a base, this X-File base. But the best thing for you to do is to give him one of these crotch lifting stand, because that way it could lift up the sphere, and yeah, that way it will work actually. And you could have him standing here for hours on end, or weeks or days or what. And bought this guy off Amazon for about $188, and I do recommend this thing if you're a Portal fan, and if you want to go cheaper, you can always go the NECA route. But that thing, it's really poorly made and poorly painted. All the joints and the arms are all rubbery, while this one, everything is solid, everything's hard plastic except for the wiring. Those are softer rubber, and actually feels like actual wires too. So yeah, make your own decision. I recommend this because it is nicely painted, and even though it's costs way more than the NECA ones, but I do recommend this. And there you go, Portal from 3A. Thanks for watching.